It's interesting how people are using the strategy nowadays, though, isn't it?
It really is, and I don't know how much that particular play factored in, but with the PAT moving back in 15-16, that kind of changed things, didn't it?
It's really a part of everyone's strategy now. When I talk with coaches and when we sit with them, they always talk about they actually have 2-point periods in practice now, something they never really did before.
Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back, and he'll be out right at the 35. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a second and about a foot.
I think the best offenses love to get the ball to their running backs in open space because they have the ability to make people miss, and they also have the ability to run over people. And if you do that throughout the game, after a while, they might just run through some of those tackles and go a long way.
We saw him shed a nice tackle on that play. Call it a loss of 2 there on the play. And it makes it 3rd down and 2 yards to go. Off of play action, Tagovailoa. And it's knocked away and incomplete. On now to punt, Brad Robbins. And he didn't quite have the back spin on that one. It hits at the 4 and continues into the end zone. It's a touchback. Back onto the field comes this offense, ready for their second drive. This could end up being a pretty big drive. I mean, look, yes, it's early in this game, but they scored the touchdown. They got the stop. And now if they could get in the end zone here again, CD, they could grab an early stranglehold on this one.
Yeah, they certainly can, and that's what you're looking for. Where's the advantage? Can you gain it? Can you press it? Now for them, finishing it off, because right now it's out there for them. They just got to go seize it.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. And he's going to get his guys another 1st down. Back-to-back good runs to start the drive. This one 13 yards. On 1st down, Wakefield. And he'll take it across the 50 and into New England territory. 1 quarter down, 8-0 the score. Second quarter now, it's Brooklyn in possession. From the 46, here's 2nd down and a yard. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. That one into the hands of Adams downfield. And he's out of bounds, almost gets to the 10. An excellent pickup of 34 yards. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he is into the end zone for a touchdown. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Bulls have taken a 2-touchdown lead now.
Well, he'd been the workhorse on this drive, and it would have been unfair to bring someone else in to finish the job. So they go back to him again, and he delivers with a touchdown run.
And the conversion good. He's got it. So the lead swells to 16-0. I think we're sensing a trend here. 2 first-half touchdowns. After going for 2 after the first score, CD, I thought maybe they would kick the PAT here. No, they get 2 more.
No, they decided to really press the advantage because, remember, getting the 2 after the first score, you've already got the other team back on their heels if they're going to mount a comeback. But to go up 2 scores and 2 two-point conversions, you've really got them thinking on the other sideline.
Play action. Now it's Tua. And that's going to be incomplete.
And attempted a deep ball there. They didn't get it. But, boy, they're going to need a few of those to actually hit in order to get back into this game.
Good thing they do have a little bit of time here still left in the contest. Decent-sized deficit, but not one that they can't manage. Out of his hands quickly to Pittman. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8. The offense on 3rd down tonight, just 1 for 3 thus far. This time they face a 3rd and 2. Looking to pass. Tua able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. in search of a short gain on third down, and they wind up nabbing over 20 yards. Tua now on first down. And he will find his man on the outside. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. This throw taken in by Isaiah Likely. And he'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. 16 yards on the play as they try to chip away at this 16-point deficit. They fake the handoff. Now Tua. No hesitation. Goes right back to Likely. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. 2nd down in the yard. Tua going to throw. And he's got his man in stride. Complete. And the Patriots are going to be set up with a 1st and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. They'll try and run. This is Williams. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5.
The yards may start getting a little tougher to come by down here near the goal line. That's good work defensively there on first down, holding them to a short gain.
Dancing to his left. And he gets halfway there from the 4 to the 2 on a gain of 2.
The plan was clearly to challenge them by sending a blitz on 2nd down, but even the extra guys couldn't catch him in the backfield, though. He doesn't scramble for a first, but he does get the last laugh by evading the blitz and getting.
And this is caught. Touchdown, Patriots. A 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Patriots get a bit closer. You always worry about the plant foot in the snow, but no problems there. And that trims the lead down to 9. Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away. Williams now on the return. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25. Getting set to go again as we look at the back heading onto the field again. And it may just be the 2nd quarter, but he's in his zone, well on his way to eclipsing that 100-yard mark.
And when a back has a game, as we're witnessing right now, his name's going to be in the books, but it's really a collective deal, isn't it? Because that means he's getting plenty of blocking, a lot of help from his teammates, but he's making the most of it.
Yeah, he's made the most of it to this point. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10. Up the middle they go. Wakefield. And give him 6 yards here as he's stopped near the 35 at the 34. On 3rd down, Wakefield. And he works free. A solid stiff arm. He may go. And touchdown. A big play there with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half as his guys are able to extend their lead.
We see this a lot on 3rd and short yardage, especially down here in the red zone. They're going to sell out to stop the run, try and hold them to a field goal. But once the running back gets past the first wave, the resistance can evaporate after that. And he not only picks up the first, way into the end zone.
Here we go now as they will again try for 2.
10 cycles.
They're going to keep it on the ground. And he is into the end zone again. So get him some oxygen. He scores on the long run and then punches in the 2-point conversion for good measure. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And this will be a touchback, so they'll bring it out to the 25. New England trying to get a place on offense. And this not an easy situation. You're down early, in the elements, you're on the road. How do you get the mojo back?
Well, one thing is to remember that as an offensive player, you have a much better idea of what you're trying to accomplish and where you're trying to go than the defender. So in this case, because you know it, you can make your cuts with a little more decisiveness. Maybe a second fake, some double moves, things of that nature to go ahead and try and put some pressure on the defense.
Here's Tua. This one is caught. It's Moore. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. On play action, here's Tua. And that one too wide and incomplete.
You still hold your breath a little when Tua gets out of the pocket, but there he made the wise call. If there's nothing downfield, just throw it away.
And again, it's Tagovailoa. Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah. Boy, we've seen a lot of mistakes here in this first half, and another there on the interception.
Yeah, they're certainly starting to pile up, aren't they? Because, let's face it, we expect a miscue here and there, but they're already down 3 scores and still giving the ball away. If they want to get back into this one, they've got to take care of the ball, because right now the way they're playing doesn't say a whole lot for their chances.
And it's complete to Adams. And he's going to be out of bounds inside the 25-yard line. A big change in field position there. That's 40 yards on the catch and run. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. They're going to look to throw. Throw over the middle. He finds Williams. And now they're in the hurry-up. 2nd and 4. Trying to get it to Williams, but it's intercepted. And the Patriots are going to have it here at their own 9-yard line. Clock at 20 seconds to go in the half as they come up 1st and 10. They'll indeed try to run it out as they start on the ground. And defensively, they're just looking to keep him contained as they're able to get him down. Now the defense is going to use the first of their timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. They'll keep it on the ground again here. And they'll be stopped at the 28 on a play that started at the 14. They pick up 14. So we're at halftime of this AFC wildcard matchup. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. This the last of our 3 games on this Sunday.
Well, look around the NFL. We'll have to wait for postgame because we are moving right through halftime and on to the 3rd quarter. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Both teams trying to avoid being one and done in these playoffs as we start the second half of this AFC wildcard game. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33. Marching back onto the field now, Davante Adams and company getting set to go. And I know that they've double-teamed him a couple times, but not a ton. Whatever they're doing isn't working. He's up over 100 yards. We'll see how they adjust.
And when they do that, they weaken their defense in other places as well. And how many times have we done games where we've seen a guy have a big game like this, but it's usually not by himself, is it? Right. Usually it opens it up for other people to have big games as well.
They'll keep it on the ground. Wakefield, and he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. They'll look to throw. It's complete to Williams. So the completion good for 7 there. And it's 2nd down.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a 2-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
Throwing again on second down, but this time it's incomplete. That pass just a little bit off. It looked like maybe he tried to force it in there.
Game speed, always different, no matter what you do in practice. You can't simulate it, right? So your decision-making, everything has to be a little bit quicker. Sometimes it can throw you off until you adjust.
169 yards rushing for him now as he has been a central figure in trying to get his guys to the second round. They'll look to throw here on first down. Steps away to his left. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Offense was moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earned a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. Here comes the 8th play of the drive, and they need a full 10 yards on third down. They'll look to throw here. He's got his target. That's complete. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. He'll try again. And good work there defensively as they're able to keep him out of the end zone. With the ball mere inches from the white line on 3rd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he will take this one in for a touchdown. A great effort there. Saving his best for the playoffs with his 3rd touchdown of the game. And the Bulls continue to show why it pays to play at home in the postseason as they add on to their lead. And he is into the end zone again as he scores both the touchdown and the 2-point conversion to extend this lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. The return man down to a knee, and this will come out to the 25-yard line. So here are the Patriots now. They get ready for their first possession of half number 2. CD, they certainly know the hole that they face as they begin the second half. They have to do what precious few teams have done in NFL history. Let's try to come back from a 4-possession deficit.
And, partner, you know, as that team gathers, they're saying to each other, you never say never, right? Because if you're on an NFL roster, that's how you have to think. You can always come back and win a ball game. And let's face it, we saw a certain Super Bowl, a 25-point lead late, that wasn't enough to put someone away. But that being said, this task is near impossible. Let's face it. And bottom line is, it officially becomes impossible if this possession is an empty one.
Bryant with a catch right side. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
Nice play call, a little bit of play action right there. If you can get those linebackers to freeze for just a split second, that's usually all the room you need in order to get it to your tight end.
Out of the gun on 3rd down, here's Tua. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have a Patriots first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Tua setting up shop to throw again. And that's going to be too high, out of bounds and incomplete.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here in this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on 1st down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
Now a nice throw here right side. He hauls it in. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. Now a give up the middle to Williams. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. Javonte Williams. A 6-yard touchdown run. And the Patriots are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. PAT up and good by Rosas. And that'll cut the lead down to 18. Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away. From the end zone, here comes Williams. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. A look at the running back, the man out of the backfield as he gears up to go again. He's closing in on 200 yards on the ground with the fourth quarter still to come. We're in the third. Good shot to get there.
And now he's got to make sure he convinces his coaching staff to leave him out there and keep touching the ball, because when you've had that kind of a day, there is a tendency to think about getting him out and saving some of it. Running backs never like to save yardage.
You know he's tapping his quarterback on the shoulder. I'll take the ball again, please, right?
Not turning down any carries.
184 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Escaping the pressure right. That one into the hands of Adams downfield. And he is finally forced out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. And they rattle off a big one. 43 yards. They'll run on first down. Wakefield. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up. Cameron Curl up to make the tackle.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
1 quarter remains for the right to survive round 1 here in the AF. Back now just east of Manhattan in Brooklyn. Let's go. Second down and 6 now. As it looks like we are just about set and ready to begin with the fourth. And he's got 4 down inside the 20 to the 18.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations. There'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
The offense staying out. They're going to go on 4th and 2. They'll try and run for it. And I don't think he got there. He did not. They stopped him a yard shy. He needed 2. He only got 1. And the Patriots defense is going to take over on downs. 2 and now on first down. A short one there, caught by Likely. And he almost gets this to the 30, taken down about a yard shy. Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a first down.
And a Patriot first down.
Off the draw, here's Williams. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. This is 2nd and 8.
At the 31-yard line.
Looking to pass. Tua. There's a short throw taken in by Bryant. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. His second catch of this wild card game, and it goes for a first down. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
That's coverage you'd expect to see in a tie game late. Game like this, they are not letting up.
Going to the air, Tagovailoa. Finding room at midfield. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. The Patriot passing game is rolling. They've got another first down. Again, they will throw it with Tagovailoa. He'll get this one complete there to Pittman. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. That one goes for 30 yards. Now Tua. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by A.J. Terrell. There he goes right side. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. So a fourth quarter pick six here, and that one might put this game out of reach, CD.
I certainly agree with that, partner. And I know one thing, though. That team that just got the pick six, they're going to keep playing until this one's over. Better be careful. They're looking to get another one.
Personally, I'd rather see him kick the extra point there than to go for two, but it almost feels like there's a story within the story here. I mean, this isn't college. You know, size of victory, that matters in those games. Here, all you have to do is win by 1 point. That's all that you need. Instead, they go for it, get two. You got some pretty ticked off folks on the other sideline now.
New England's offense set to go. They are most likely staring at a cold end to their season here in this wild card round. Nothing has gone right so far, and they are, to be frank, in desperation mode now as they begin with a 1st and 10. Tagovailoa trying again after the pick six. And just not enough on the throw there. Down around his feet and incomplete. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they've blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well. It's been that kind of a day so far throwing the football. It just seems like nothing going right offensively.
Yeah, it's a catch that should have been made, pure and simple. And look, everything else that goes into running a good pass route, throw it all out if you don't catch the ball.
Been that kind of game throwing the football so far, nothing going right offensively. And they're able to get this one across the 35. And now a pause. It looks like we have a Patriot injured on the play. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Tua sets up to pass it. On target to his man, Likely. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last two plays. Here's Tagovailoa on 1st and 10. It's Williams on the catch. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. Another 18-yard gain. They had 18 on the previous snap as well. On 1st down, Tagovailoa. And a quick throw here that's complete. Call it a gain of 6 on the play. And that will bring up 2nd down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Patriots with a football as we get you reset. 2nd down and 4. They're looking at 2nd down now as they search for a consolation score. Tagovailoa to throw on 2nd down here. Right side, there's Likely with it. And the Patriots are going to be set up with a 1st and goal here as the tackle made at the 9.
At the 9-yard line.
Tua going to throw. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
Here's Tua. And that is caught. Well, they're going to see this one to the end. They get a score, but pretty much an exercise in futility right now. Still down big. Rosas now to add the PAT. And that'll make this a 19.
Makes the score
That time a 9-play drive, and it ends with a New England touchdown. So it would no doubt be a miracle comeback from here, but let's see what they can do starting with the onside kick. So it would no doubt be a miracle comeback from here, but let's see what they can do starting with the onside kick. And it looks like this one won't work out. Hams team able to secure the football. Now, fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
Now it's 2nd and 10. Now a handoff up the middle. Wakefield. On a determined run there as he's going to take this all the way down near the 40. I'll tell you, far from ideal conditions to play in, but neither offense has had much trouble. Plenty of points to go around. 1st and 10. Oh, that one well designed as he'll take this down to the 30-yard line. Now another timeout called for by the offense. That'll leave him with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play. Now it looks like he'll throw here. Sliding out of the pocket. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now after getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. Gets this into the hands of N'Keal Harry. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. 3rd and 4. He'll look to throw. Rolling to his right. And incomplete. He had nowhere to throw, so he just tossed it away. But that brings up 4th.
One thing you always worry about when he breaks the pocket is he going to take off with it? That time, the pressure was starting to close in, and he's just got to throw this one away.
They'll look to throw again. And it's going to be batted down. And we'll go the other way with the football. The 4th down pass play doesn't work out. And the Patriots defense is going to take over on downs. Setting to throw on 1st down is Tua. And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. 2nd down. He was waving his arms, wanted the football, but he dropped it. And that reminds me of the story you told me from your days at Tennessee. We don't need to mention the other guy's name, but when he dropped an open pass that you blew coverage on, what'd you say to him?
Yeah, it's really not right since I blew coverage. But
well, the pressure gets there, and Tua is going to be taken down. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 ticks remaining on the clock. Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target. Incomplete. He had to absorb another little bump there from the defense. Another incomplete pass. We've seen a lot of that tonight.
They've come after him all night long. Nothing but pressure in his face. He's trying to stand up there and make throws. It's hard enough to do when the pocket is clear. When you got all those people in front of you, almost impossible to have a good completion percentage.
They'll call that a punt of 59 yards. Tough to do better than that. And control of the football switching hands here with very little time remaining in this contest.
Ready?
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's airing it out for Williams. Oh, he had a man open. He overshot him. It's incomplete.
Oh, boy, tough conditions out there. I don't know if a defender slipped or what, but he had a man wide open, and that's a bad one to miss on. They don't come a whole lot easier than that one right there.
Slide 2. Set.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. He's airing it out for Williams.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Well, these defensive coaches, they sure like what they've got in this rookie corner. And with good reason, as you saw there.
He only cost him a day 2 pick, and a lot of people thought he had first-round ability. But when he was available on draft night, that was one where you didn't need the full time to make the selection. You called that pick in early, and he shows why he was so coveted with that interception there.
They said beginning of the